All right, guys, we're back into the confidential car ride. We're in Denver, Colorado, and we got Samson with me right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Samson?
It's just, I'm grateful to be here. I'm glad you came. You always uplift my energy, and man, I just feel like, yeah, I'm just glad to be here, man.
Real quick, real briefly, how did we first meet?
So actually it was my friend David Richards back at ASU who saw, I think he saw a video, he saw the Who Dat video.
Futuristic.
Futuristic. The Who Dat video, and we were just like tripping out on how dope it was. We hadn't seen something like on that level, you know? And David was like, man, you gotta link up with this guy, and he's the one I think that contacted you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And then you came over to my house, and that was the first time I met you.
And I was like, picture everything. I have this song. It needs to be a film. Like, I laid into you with all these ideas.
So I mean, you and Futuristic were the very first two people I shot videos for. Like, so day one, OG. So talking about, because I met you back in college at ASU.
Right.
And a lot of people maybe don't know this about you, but you were actually recruited by USC to play quarterback, but then you went to ASU.
I did.
And you played quarterback at ASU.
Blitz comes this time. Sakachi rolls away from trouble. Now he steps up, throws, got a man. Diving catch. Touchdown. With a very good drive down the field led by that guy right there, Samson Sakachi.
I was recruited during USC back in the Pete Carroll, Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart days. So it was like, it was dope. And but I don't know. Everyone kind of expected me to go there, and I took a trip to ASU, and I just really, I felt connected to it in a different way. I liked Arizona. I felt creative there.
And I'm obviously glad that you went to ASU, because that's what's crazy is, like, had you not gone there, like, we would have probably never crossed paths. So that's what always trips me out, like the world, like when you cross paths with someone, like the choices that get you there. And
the daughter of the deadest forehead, I killed the father, spilled the heart of a mildew hater. I will put them body on chill like glaciers. Glaciers, some craziest. It's our heads up. Going against me is atheist. I got an angel on my and a quarter of that angel dust. I ain't sniffing, I ain't pitching your honor. I remember being young, trying to hustle my dope, trying to tell my old junkies that my crack ain't so. Ain't understand that 40 black Batman, yo. Oh, caught me black man, my ghost is blue. I got my red river
he knows all the lyrics.
Ocean blue. Like, man, Wayne was my guy, man. In high school, Wayne, honestly,
that was the one. It is time for the lightning round. I'm gonna just fire off 5 questions.
Okay.
You gotta answer them as quickly as possible. Favorite artist ever?
Regina Spektor.
If you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Spinach.
Favorite cartoon?
Doug.
Favorite color Power Ranger?
The White Ranger.
Long hair or short hair?
Don't care.
Nice.
But
I remember you were telling me the story. I don't remember exactly how it went, but the story about like if players got into arguments or fights, you guys had like
slap.
The Sparky. Yeah. What's that? Like, take it to the Sparky.
I mean, in my day, I don't know if they still do it, but if somebody had an issue, if someone got in a fight, which there are fights all the time at practice or whatever, someone got in a fight, they take it to the Sparky. We had this little, it was like a wrestling size ring with a Sparky logo in the locker room. And so those two people, whoever had the beef, would go squash it, and you had to open hand. That was the rules. Had to be open hand.
Open hand slap.
Open hand slap. And everyone just lined up in a ring, and they settled it like that. So nobody really got hurt, you know what I mean? So people got the shit slapped out of them. And sometimes it would turn into, like, as soon as someone closed a fist, we break it up, though. And usually it was actually like a really great way to squash beef.
Yeah.
Because you get slapped around, you slap somebody around a little bit, and everyone's like, take it to the Sparky.
You never took it to the Sparky with anyone?
I never took it to the Sparky, man. I was always cool.
Make up a word in 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Songtelio.
Songtelio?
Yes.
Nice.
Songtelio.
Songtelio.
Yes.
Do you have a definition for that?
It means to create sonics out of life.
Nice.
That's like
on the spot.
That's like a verb, though. Yeah.
All of a sudden it turned.
Oh yeah, good. Duffy's delicious drinks, cool. Yeah.
just calling out random buildings. Duffy's delicious, cool. Yeah. All right.
All right, cool. All right, now
it's a gym. What if you could be any other profession outside of a musician? What would you be, or what would you want to be?
I want to be astronaut.
An astronaut?
Easy, yeah. But like, I'm too tall. I'm too tall.
You are
to be
tall.
An astronaut.
You are tall.
Astronaut. I think that would be pretty awesome to explore. I'm just a big space head.
Space person. Yeah.
So I either like an astronaut or like an astronomer, like somebody who studies stars. Like they just found that they're working on a telescope right now that can see to the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and they're seeing supermassive stars literally getting tossed around on these images like at rapid speeds because of the supermassive black hole that's at the center of our galaxy. So they're actually going to be able to take a picture of the supermassive black hole pretty soon.
That's crazy.
And like that to me is like the coolest thing in the world, because what's on the other side of a black hole? Some people think a white hole because it goes down to a singularity and boom, big bangs out the other side. So that could be, black holes could be the creation of universes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to like hop in a black hole and like come out the other side, you could be like, to me, that's the coolest thing ever, man. Black hole research is like, shout out Stephen Hawking. Honestly, like, I would be a black hole researcher.
Yeah.
That's what I would be.
We're gonna play the word association game.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, pick any object or say anything, and you have to immediately say the first word that comes to your mind.
Okay. Alright.
Street.
Sign.
Tree.
Cornea.
Mustache.
Turnip.
War.
It's pointless.
Music video.
Awesome.
Clouds.
Milk.
Rock.
Home.
Music.
Life.
Penis.
Reproductive.
What's the craziest experience like you've ever had like on a music video set? Like, I mean, technically you shot all your videos with me,
right?
But so basically, what's the craziest story that?
I would have to say climbing, scaling the Big Sur.
From Bixby Bridge at Big Sur, we scaled like all the way down, which was not like, there was no path to do it, and we just did it, and then scaling it back up, literally, like. So we got like a fourth of the way up, and so I looked over at Sam, and he's like, "Well, I'm going back down."
Jake, this is what you gotta understand. He like, cause on the way down, it wasn't that bad until the very like end of the way down. Then it was like we're slipping.
Yeah.
But on the way back up, it was I was in Chucks. You had a backpack on and a
tripod,
everything, and like Jake had to literally coach me through it, because I was ready to just stay down there and just like, I don't even know what I was gonna do, because there's no cell phone service.
Yeah, there's no service, no nothing.
So, and I felt like I couldn't do it, and Jake was just like beasting, just like with a camera, with his backpack, and like he's like, "It's all right, man, you got it, just one step at a time," and like totally was like, because I was having like a full-blown panic attack at that point.
Yeah.
But we made it.
Yeah, you literally started heading back down.
Yeah,
I'm like, where are you going?
No,
You're like,
good.
no, I'm cool.
I'm
cool. I'm gonna chill down there. I'm like, Sam, there's no cell phone service. We're gonna be stuck down on the beach at night. No, we're gonna be stranded here. Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably takes the cake for sure.
Yeah, and that one was I feared for my life probably more than any other time.
Yeah.
On a video. You find me in the club, bottle full of bub.
All right, so we've come to the end of the car ride, and so that means one last question, which is, tell us something confidential about yourself that not a lot of people know, or that you might not have shared with anyone, or something you're working on. Just tell us a piece of confidential information.
Confidential information. I did do the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
Oh, you did.
Perfectly for like my high school. It was like I was in dance in high school, and my high school dance final was we had to like do anything, and I was such a Napoleon Dynamite head back then. Like, I don't even know why, but
And you chose to do the
I chose to do the, and I even like made a Vote for Pedro shirt back when they didn't even have Vote for Pedro shirts. I made one. I got the moon boots, literally the same moon boots. Got my little Walkman, tucked my Levi's into my moon boots, and like had my hair all out and stuff, and like I really went as hard as I could with it. But that's definitely something nobody probably knows.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
But yeah, no. Honestly, yeah, it was dope though.
Sweet, man. All right.
Thanks,
Thank you for taking this car ride with me, and
thank you, bro.
Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to follow Samson, all his information is listed below.
Love you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting the people that do support, and just know it's my heartbeat, and you guys are family to me, so I appreciate it. And this guy's my brother right here, and it's all love.
All right, guys. Peace.